Ooh, aspect ratio changed. Change again? Alright everyone, very excited because today I'm going to be reacting to Lisa Born Again featuring Doja Cat and RAYE. I've only ever seen one other Lisa video and it was very interesting, so I'm very excited to react to this one and break it down a little for you. But first, so I laid down the other day to take a little cat nap, and because we have a big skylight, I threw on my eye mask. But it got super hot on my face, so I got a little frustrated. And then I remembered, Manta Sleep sent me their new Pro Eye Mask to try out. It has unmatched breathability and ventilation, and it's 100% blackout with almost no eye pressure. It's super easily adjustable and it's very comfortable. And I drifted off to a sweet, sweet sleep. And it's also engineered for side sleepers. Click the link in the description and use code JONATHAN for 10% off your next order. Thanks Manta Sleep for giving me good rest and sponsoring this video. Okay, so now that hopefully you're very rested, let's get into the reaction. Ooh, a clock. Black and white. Ooh, wow. Ooh, cool intro.
If you try just a little more times, I would have made you a believer. Would have shown you what it's like.
Oh, all right. Already some very cool things happening. So they're kind of artistically playing around with what's called aspect ratios here. And an aspect ratio just tells you how much of the screen you're actually seeing in a 16:9 frame. So in the beginning, it's much more square and it's black and white. So they're kind of alluding to a prior time in film history. And then it switches, becomes color, and is a little wider. It's very soft, so it's sort of a 16mm look. I suspect that this was captured all digitally, and then they added grain in post-production. I love the framing and the ramp in the beginning. It's a really good way to build a lot of tension, a lot of excitement, the quick cuts. So you don't waste a lot of time, but it's a good way to set the stage, kind of get people in the zone. So already some very cool stuff happening here. Quick cuts. Ooh. At part one. Ooh.
And I just broke up with my man like
Wow.
one X in the passenger seat, cause I'm done.
Doja.
Rude boy, get your foot up on my dash. Got all the receipts to my business woman. Little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of how could you do that? A little bit of talking at your ass, a little bit of look at what you had but could not hold.
Okay. Let's talk about set design for just a bit here. So set design is the creation of a physical space in which the art takes place. And one of the most important things that set design will do is establish the time. Everything seems very dressed up, very elegant, very bold, very muted, very black, but the light they're using is incredibly subtle. These are massive sources pushing tons of light through lots of diffusion. And diffusion, like this one I'm using right here, softens the light. Typically it's a silk or muslin. It just softens the light a ton, makes a beautiful wraparound effect. Every face in this video so far looks incredibly flattering because the light wraps around their face. And another beautiful thing that very large, soft lights do is they reflect in the eye. And in cinematography, a lot of times we add lights literally to just reflect in the eye because we want that to be the point of attention for the audience. It's really nice.
That's on you, baby, too bad. I'm about to make it hurt as I vroom vroom. Ice cold how I leave you alone, but please tell your mother I'ma miss her.
Control movements. Ooh, aspect ratio change. Change again? Oh. Okay, but I think these are the same changes as Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
That's a Bikram yoga stretch. You stretched the hell out of it. Good job.
Yeah, all right. Oh, what was that? Na na na, na na na, na na na. Ooh, cool. Doja Cat. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. It's just gonna rap. Cat.
When I show them all the long receipts, they laugh at you, crash out like a comedy. I can't be a sugar mom, get a job for me. Said, well, let go, but let me live. Have a
Wait, this is cool. So when Doja Cat is singing, she's the nun in this beautiful overhead disc LED light. When she starts rapping, she's dimly lit. You can see her tattoos. She's obviously dressed very different. And that shows the juxtaposition of these two personality types in Doja Cat. One, she has broad appeal as a very poppy singer. And then she's also a pretty badass MC. Also, the whole time she's framed, she's in that 4x3 more square frame. Again, that seems like they're just kind of playing. It's really cool.
forever after more. I hope you learned something from a little fiasco. You played the game smart, letting little me pass go.
If you try just a little more time, so what I make you want.
Ooh, that's like full frame now. Oh.
Every single night, to be born again, baby, to be born again. You stay just
Ooh, black and white.
few nights. I couldn't make you greater, Jesus. What it's all due to the light.
Ooh.
Every single night, to be born again, baby, to be born again.
Ooh, that's cool. So they're definitely doing a biblical reference here with the forbidden fruit. And as anyone who was forced to be through church history when they were a kid, we all know that Eve coaxed Adam into eating the forbidden fruit from the tree. So Lisa is coaxing us into tasting the forbidden fruit. Also, love this frame. Camera's overhead, but also look at this beautiful light in her eye. That's actually where you can see the light that they use. It's like the tell is looking at the reflection in their eye. It's really beautiful.
Only gonna make you need religion at the minimum, and I'ma do it diligent. I'm looking for a synonym. I'm trying to find
Whoa.
words to tell 'em I ain't even feeling
Cool.
That love will never be deficient in. But see, you could wake up
Wow.
and take me like a vitamin. I learned
Beautiful
the hard way
frame.
to let go now and save my soul.
Now they're together. Okay. Huh.
Every single night, to be born again, baby, to be born again. You stay just a little few nights. I could have made you greater, Jesus. Would have showed you to the light. Every
Changing again.
single night.
That's crazy.
To be born again, baby, to be born again. To be born again, baby, to be born again. To be born again, baby, to be born again. Baby, to be born again, baby.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they do that a lot in these videos where they kind of wrap it up in the end. In the beginning, they kind of slowly introduce you to the different scenes that you're going to get used to throughout. And then in the end, they kind of flash through a bunch of the different scenes together to kind of give the idea of a holistic interpretation of everything is connected.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance.
That's really fun.
To be born again. To be born again, baby, to be born again.
It's interesting to see stars that come through different genres that are very specific, like K-pop or hip-hop, and kind of iterate on an old style of a genre of pop music. Again, the roots of the music are almost disco, 1970s, very orchestral, very old-school kind of disco dance music. But bringing together stars that represent very different kinds of genres, I think it works really well. Not a ton of complexity in the camera, but a ton of complexity in the edit. All right, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.